Hello everyone, welcome to another series of today's GK. Let's begin with previous day practice question. Question was, the Vibrant Village program has been approved recently for which of the following financial years? 2021-22 to 2024-25, 2022-23 to 2025-26, 2022-23 to 2026-27 or 2021-22 to 2025-26. The correct answer is option B, 2022-23 to 2025-26. Recently, the Union Cabinet has approved Vibrant Villages program for the financial years 2022-23 to 2025-26 with financial allocation of rupees 4800 crore. It is a centrally sponsored scheme. The scheme aims to develop the border villages on northern border of India. This will help in encouraging people to stay in their native locations in border areas and reversing the out-migration from these villages, adding to improved security of the border. It will help in achieving inclusive growth. In the first phase, 663 villages will be taken up in the program. Vibrant village action plans will be created by the district administration with the help of Gram Panchayats. Hence, option B is correct. Now, let's begin today's session. First question is, in the context of Indian arts and culture, the term Lavani is referred to folk music, folk dance, puppetry or literature. The correct answer is option B, folk dance. Recently, Lavani, Maharashtra's folk dance, was in the news. The word Lavani comes from Lavanya or beauty. It is a traditional folk art form in which women dancers wearing 9-yard long sarees in bright colors, makeup and ghungroos perform on dholak beats on a stage before a live audience. As an indigenous art form, Lavani has a history going back several centuries and it attained particular popularity in the Peshwa era in the 18th century. Traditionally, performances were held in front of kings or lords and for the entertainment of tired soldiers resting during breaks in fighting. There are several subgenres of Lavani, of which the most popular is the Shringarik or erotic kind. Hence, option B is correct. Next question is, Harbinger 2023 Innovation for Transformation is associated with which of the following ones? Reserve Bank of India, Asian Development Bank, World Bank or New Development Bank. The correct answer is option A, Reserve Bank of India. The Reserve Bank has announced second global hackathon called Harbinger 2023 Innovation for Transformation recently. Hence, option A is correct. This edition's theme is Inclusive Digital Services. The hackathon is hosted on Application Programming Interface Exchange or APIX platform. The statutory body has invited fintechs from all over the world. The RBI has invited innovative ideas in 4 segments: innovative, easy-to-use digital banking services for the differently abled or Divyang, RegTech solutions to facilitate more efficient compliance by regulated entities or REs, exploring use cases or solutions for CBDC retail transactions, including transactions in offline mode, and increasing transactions per second or TPS, or throughput and scalability of blockchains. Next question is, with reference to space capabilities, the NISAR satellite is built by ISRO along with which of the following countries? Canada, France, Japan or USA? The correct answer is option D, USA. ISRO NASA built NISAR satellite is ready to be shipped to India for launch. Hence, option D is correct. ISRO and NASA joined hands in 2014 to build the 2,800 kg NASA ISRO Synthetic Aperture Radar or NISAR satellite. In March 2021, ISRO sent its S-band SAR payload developed in India to NASA for integration with the L-band payload built by JPL. It will help study Earth's land and ice surfaces in greater detail. It will gather radar data with a drum-shaped reflector antenna almost 12 meters in diameter. It will use a signal processing technique called Interferometric Synthetic Aperture Radar or INSAR to observe changes in Earth's land and ice surfaces down to fractions of an inch. It will help researchers detect slow-moving variations of a land surface that can precede earthquakes, landslides, and volcanic eruptions. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding the chimeric antigen receptor or CAR T cell. 1. CAR T cell therapies use a patient's own cells. 2. They can be modified in laboratories. Which of the above given statement or statements is or are not correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option D, neither 1 nor 2. That is, both the statements are correct. CAR T-cell therapy is cancer's treatment's next moonshot according to the oncologist. Chimeric antigen receptor or CAR T-cell therapies represent a quantum leap in the sophistication of cancer treatment. Unlike chemotherapy or immunotherapy, which require mass-produced injectable or oral medication, CAR T-cell therapies use a patient's own cells. Hence, option A is correct. They are modified in the laboratory to activate T cells, a component of immune cells, to attack tumors. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Therefore, option D is correct. These modified cells are then infused back into the patient's bloodstream after conditioning them to multiply more effectively. The cells are even more specific than targeted agents and directly activate the patient's immune system against cancer, making the treatment more clinically effective. This is why they are called living drugs. Next question is, in the context of Indian defense capabilities, the Dharma Guardian exercise takes place between India and Japan, France, Canada, or Israel. The correct answer is option A, Japan. The fourth edition of a joint military exercise Dharma Guardian between India and Japan is being conducted at Camp Imazu in Shiga province, Japan. Hence, option A is correct. Troops of the Garhwal Rifles Regiment of the Indian Army and an infantry regiment from the Middle Army of the Japan Ground Self-Defense Force or JGSDF are participating in the exercise this year. The joint exercise will enable the two armies to share best practices in tactics, techniques, and procedures for conducting tactical operations under a UN mandate. Next question is, Sundarban Biosphere Reserve is located in which of the following states? West Bengal, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, or Odisha? The correct answer is option A, West Bengal. Recently, the first bird festival was organized by the Sundarban Tiger Reserve or STR division of West Bengal Forest Department, during which 6 teams have visited different areas inside the Sundarban Biosphere Reserve. The total number of birds spotted during the exercise was 5,065. Among the threatened species of the Sundarban, Eurasian curlew was spotted. Sundarban is the largest delta and mangrove forest in the world. Sundarban has extremely rich diversity of aquatic and terrestrial flora and fauna. This biosphere reserve is located in the vast delta of the Ganges, south of Calcutta and bordering Bangladesh in the east. Hence, option A is correct. The core area, that is Sundarban National Park, has been designated as a World Heritage Site. The entire eastern India is dependent on the fishery resources from Sundarban. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding the Indo-Tibetan Border Police or ITBP force. 1. It guards India-China borders. 2. It is a specialized armed police force of the nation. Which of the above given statement or statements is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Recently, the Union Cabinet Committee on Security approved the formation of 7 additional battalions of the Indo-Tibetan Border Police or ITBP. The announcement marks another step in bolstering the nation's defense capabilities, particularly alongside its borders. ITBP force was raised on 24 October 1962. At present, the ITBP guards 3,488 km long India-China borders ranging from the Karakoram Pass in Ladakh to Jachep La in Arunachal Pradesh. Hence, statement 1 is correct. ITBP is a specialized armed police force of the nation which trains its personnel in various disciplines. Apart from this, the force also has important roles in many internal security duties and operations against the left-wing extremism in the state of Chhattisgarh. ITBP also conducts relief and rescue operations as first responders for natural calamities in the Himalayan region. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Therefore, option C is correct. Next question is, which one of the following best describes the term sky UTM sometimes seen in news? Satellite developed by the ISRO, unmanned air traffic management system, new project launched under Udan scheme, or mobile application for weather. The correct answer is option B, unmanned air traffic management system. Recently, Sky UTM was recently launched by Union Minister for Road Transport and Highways. It is a cloud-based aerial traffic management system. It integrates unmanned air traffic with manned aviation airspace. It will help in real-time monitoring and speed up highway construction while keeping a check on fatal road accidents. It has been built towards providing situational awareness, autonomous navigation, risk assessment, and traffic management to all drones or other aerial mobility operators. Hence, option B is correct. Next question is, with reference to the Central Water Commission or CWC, consider the following statements. 1. It is an attached office of the Ministry of Jal Shakti. 2. It is a premier technical organization of India in the field of water resources. Which of the above given statement or statements is or are not correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option D, neither 1 nor 2. Recently, the Central Water Commission or CWC has signed an agreement with IIT Roorkee for development of International Center of Excellence for Dams. It will be developed under DRIP scheme, that is Dam Rehabilitation and Improvement Project. Central Water Commission is a premier technical organization of India in the field of water resources. It is presently functioning as an attached office of the Ministry of Jal Shakti. Hence, statement 1 and 2 are correct. Therefore, option D is correct. The Commission is entrusted with the general responsibilities of initiating, coordinating, and furthering in consultation of the state governments concerned. It is for the schemes for control, conservation, and utilization of water resources throughout the country for purpose of flood control, irrigation, navigation, etc. CWC is headed by a chairman with the status of ex officio secretary to the Government of India. Last question is, in the context of which of the following two countries is the second Thomas Shoal mentioned in the news recently? China and Japan, China and Taiwan, China and Philippines, or China and South Korea? The correct answer is option C, China and Philippines. Recently, Philippines have accused China's Coast Guard of using a laser to try to disrupt a resupply mission to troops in the South China Sea. The Philippine Coast Guard said that its vessel was assisting a Navy mission to deliver food and supplies to troops on an atoll in the disputed waterway. The incident took place at the Second Thomas Shoal, hence option C is correct. Second Thomas Shoal is a submerged reef located in the Spratly Islands. It is located in the South China Sea. Now it's time for the practice question. Omorgus khandesh was recently in news. It is species of butterfly, beetle species, species of apes, or species of crocodile. Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching.